Why don't you put your hands together and welcome Kanani Ching.
All right, that's my walk-up song right there. Who's ready to talk about robots? You know, this is no joke. And I have a hard enough time seeing, so I can't see anyone in the crowd, so this is great. So I usually ask people to raise their hands, but has anyone used any type of AI to search for anything recently? ChatGPT, Claude, the majority of us in the crowd, right? And I have too. And the reality is that it's not just us, right? It's our clients as well. And so what does that mean for you? Every month, ChatGPT alone has over 5 billion with a B visits. That's a lot. And for the people that are hesitant about AI and they still use Google to search for anything, is there any of those? Yeah, I still use Google sometimes. Even when you're using Google, you'll see the AI overview at the very top. More than 50% of those Google searches are showing that AI overview. And when you look at the stats, only 8% of people will go past that AI overview. What does that mean? It's supposed to be eyes closed, but hopefully you guys can see that. But 92% of your clients, if they are searching for who is the best realtor in your area, they won't even see you if you're not showing up. Because we are getting more and more comfortable and confident in what AI is telling us that we're losing that ability to dig deeper, right? Because if we're being told the answers so quickly, why would we ever look further, right? Especially with how confident it is. Now, there's so many people that I talk to, and I've had the privilege of speaking all over the US, all over Canada, and even most recently, I was honored to speak at the World Economic Forum this last January in Davos. And it's consistent no matter if it's us in this room or if it's the highest levels at the Economic Forum. Everybody knows AI is important. However, there's still so many people that don't know how to incorporate it into their business. And so if that is you, it's okay for now. But if you don't incorporate AI into your business in a way that is going to either save you time and add to your bottom line, you will be left behind. And that is really sad, right? So we are here to build. We're here to grow and learn from each other. So let's start with some quick wins, because everyone likes to win, including myself. So if you are one of the people that say, I don't know where to get started, I don't know what I should be doing, here's some platforms that I use on a daily basis. So I use ChatGPT as my creative partner. So if you want any social content or any blog posts or anything creative in that fashion, I do use ChatGPT for that. Gemini I use as my new Google search, right? Gemini is powered by Google, and so I use that for any searches that I usually would have done in Google. Perplexity, that's a great platform for any research. For the most part, everyone says that, you know, like ChatGPT will have will source where it got the information. But what Perplexity does is it provides a number after every stat, and it'll take you directly to where it got the information. So you can double check your information that you're providing to your clients or even for yourself. So I use that as my research agent. Now, in the last couple months, I've been diving deep into Claude. Has anyone done that yet? Oh my gosh, it is like the biggest game changer in the world. So I've now transitioned everything for my business, I've transitioned over to Claude. And it is my executive assistant. It pretty much does so much for me. Wakes me up in the morning with my to-do list. It's incredible the things that it can do. And anyone like to use voice to text, but know that it messes up all the time? Whisper Flow is amazing. You can put it on your desktop. You can also put it on your phone. It is straight dictation, so that's its key focus. And you can get, free is my second favorite four-letter F word, right after food. But you get about, I think it's 2,000 words a week on your desktop and 1,000 words a week on your phone for free. So WhisperFlow is fantastic. Now, if you've ever used any of these platforms, another quick win, my favorite prompt to add to the end of almost anything that I ask is ask me as many questions as necessary, one at a time, to ensure you understand your task and my goal. So if you've ever had issues and you're like, it's not taking me to where I want, or it's going rogue, this will help you have that conversation with AI so that you can get the best output. So if you haven't started, these are great places to start, right? So today we're gonna talk about how to be searchable online with AI. So there's a big shift going on. So there's about 50% of all searches are now done by voice. For example, WhisperFlow. I don't type anything anymore. I essentially just talk to it through WhisperFlow. I talk to my phone. I do text messages, emails, everything for the most part through WhisperFlow. But the difference is that when we used to search, we would say like, best realtor in Honolulu. But now when we talk, we don't talk like that. We add additional context, additional information, and so it changes what happens when we search because we're adding additional information to get answers, right? So I recently went to Edmonton in Canada to present, and I'd never been there before. I asked, what should I do when I'm in Edmonton? I'm gonna be there in February, and I'll be there for 3 days. It provided me a 3-day itinerary, and then at the very end it said, you're from Hawaii? Do you have a coat? Would you like me to help you pack and prepare? It's incredible, right? But we are providing more context. And so what does that mean for our searching? So for so long, we have been so focused on SEO, right? What is that one word or that 2 words or those few words that we can put into our websites or into anywhere that we have online so we can show up high ranking for SEO? Well, now we know that we talk a lot different than we would type. And so you get really rich content, dense answers. And so now we're seeing the emergence of AEO and GEO. So it's like the trio of power is what I've been calling it. SEO isn't dead, it's still very important. However, when you're getting answers from any type of large language model like ChatGPT or Perplexity or Claude, AEO is what's going to be able to get you answers. So AEO is answer engine optimization. It's what gets you included in the answers. So what does that mean? That means that when AI searches the web, it says, this information is important to answer the question that was asked of me. And so I'll use this to help me answer the question over here to whoever's using the platform. The most important one, though, is going to be GEO, so Generative Engine Optimization, and that's what actually gets you cited. So at the end of all of the different LLM platforms, like ChatGPT, it'll say, it got my sources from these different areas. You want that to be your website. Because what happens is somebody reads that, they can click on that and go directly to your website. Right? So it's very important to make sure that we are searchable and findable online through AI. So we are in a Know You, Like You, Trust You business. And so how do we do that? How do we build that know you and like you with AI, with some robot online? So we want to do the 3 C's. We want to be clear, we want to be consistent, and we want to be credible. So clear, when you're on your online presence, are you showing up as like a TikTok dancer? Or is it clear that you are a realtor? This is what I do. This is who I help. This is my ideal client. We want to be consistent. Is your name Jonathan Smith? Are you showing up as John Smith? Are you showing up as John Smith team? So through all of your different platforms, is your name, address, and phone number the same? I also add location and brokerage because we do change. And so we want to make sure that everything is consistent. Because what happens is when AI searches the web, it'll say, here's John, here's Jonathan Smith. They kind of look similar, but I don't have the time to figure it out, and they'll go to the next person that has a more consistent platform. Because it wants to be confident in the way that it's responding to us. And the last one is credible. And we are in a room with a bunch of amazing realtors from all over the nation. We've got some great sponsors outside, some great vendors. And so credible, can someone else trust you? So if you're working with another realtor or with another, like a vendor, you want them all to point back to us. And as we've heard from so many people today, realtors give back all the time. Right? So if you are volunteering, a part of a board, you want that board or that nonprofit to be saying that you help them out. If that's through an article, if that's through tagging you, but you want as many people in your industry to say that they trust you. Because if they can trust you, so can AI. And so it'll help to recommend you even more. So, hold on. Okay, so it's missing a couple things, but that's okay, because I'll tell you what's missing. It's the secret sauce. It's so secret, it's not showing up. So, your website is the best place to go, right? So AI is trained as large language models, meaning that it's trained on language. So we want to be able to have the content that we have online in words. So I know that you guys are all excited about this, but blog posts is a great way to do it. The other way is FAQ pages on your website. So if you don't have your own personal domain, I do encourage you to do that. It's like $1 on GoDaddy or whatever, and grab your own personal domain, get your website up and running, get a blog post going, start your FAQ pages, because what happens is when your client or potential client will search, they'll say, first-time home buyer in Honolulu, who would you recommend? It's gonna say, okay, this is the answers, right? This person has all of these different answers of FAQ pages, the blog posts, we wanna recommend this person. So when you're writing your blog post, you want the title to answer any question that you think your clients will have. The next section is going to be about 40 to 60 words, best in bullet points. And you're going to want to just provide all the secret sauce. We used to bury it down at the bottom of the blog post. Don't bury it, just put the secret sauce at the top so that when AI looks, it'll find your website, it'll say, this is a great blog post, the title answers the question that is being asked. Here's the secret sauce, and so I'll read the rest of the blog post and then I can recommend it. So it's all about words and how you're showing up as a readable resource, and that shows AI that they can trust you. So, anyone use custom GPTs? Or build custom GPTs? No? Okay. So, ChatGPT, if you don't have anyone not have a ChatGPT account? It's free? Okay. So if you don't have a ChatGPT account, sign up for the free version. I'm gonna give you my playbook. I'll also give you a link to this custom GPT, as well as the rest of the stuff that I'm gonna show you right now. So, custom GPT is essentially what it is it's a pre-trained or already prompted tool where you provide it information and then it already knows what it's going to provide to you. So when we're looking at boosting our website or our online presence, we need to look at multiple different areas, right? Website, our social platforms. So when you get this, you're going to click here. I'm going to show you in a video, but you click here. All I put was Honolulu, Hawaii, and luxury sellers, okay? Oh, well, it's supposed to go really fast, but that's okay. It will automatically provide you with an area overview, seller advantages, buyer advantages, common value drivers, nearby areas to reference, and questions that clients may ask. You can use that in your presentations, your buyer presentations, your listing presentations. You can use it as FAQ pages on your website, as blog posts. then it will automatically provide you a full blog post, a LinkedIn article, a YouTube script with a summary, and 2 social media scripts for Reels. So the power of AI isn't taking away everything that you have to do, it's just getting you there faster. It's providing you that one step up so that you don't have to work as hard. So if it took you, it would take me a few days to do all of this, but if it's gonna provide me the content, all I have to do is do the videos, right? So it's really just an opportunity to get a leg up, and it provides it in just a couple minutes. So if you're gonna do social media, gosh, this number, the countdown is like stressful. Okay, so if you're doing social media, there's 3 different types of online, right? So you're looking at like short form will show you that you're visible. Long form, it builds trust because someone has to sit there with you for a few minutes in order to actually listen to your whole video. And articles and FAQ pages adds credibility. So if you're nervous about doing videos, anyone use captions or CapCut? Very popular, right? So you can actually just record it with your phone. It has a teleprompter. You can edit it in the platform. Super duper easy. If you want to repurpose any long form content, Opus Clip, anyone use Opus Clip? You're all over the social media. That's awesome. So Opus Clip is great, isn't it? So you can actually go to Opus Clip right now with any type of link, copy and paste the link into Opus Clip, and it will provide you with multiple short form videos. So if you're doing YouTube, which I recommend to everyone because YouTube now is like the best place to get seen because it is powered by Google, you can take your one video that you do in YouTube and you can have it automatically cut it up into short form videos. Repurpose the content through Shorts, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, wherever your online presence is. So, AI can't read your videos, right? If you want a quick and easy, I'm gonna provide you the prompt though too. Easy first step. I'm gonna provide you the prompt so you can take a picture of it, but I'll provide it so you can just copy and paste it as well. Look at your top performing online platform, if it's whatever platform that you're focusing on. Look at your top performing video or post. Use this prompt, copy and paste your caption at the bottom, and have it rewrite your caption. So I know that like in videos, we'll go over all, whatever content or information that we want to share, but AI can't see that. So we have to remember that they can't see the videos, right? So you want to restate it in the captions. So when AI searches online, it searches your Instagram profile, it'll read your captions at the bottom. So you can use actually this prompt for both, to rewrite it or even to write. Okay, so that QR code will take you to my AI playbook. In the playbook on the second page, you're gonna find a couple things. You're gonna find the prompt that we just went over. You're gonna find another QR code that will take you to the custom GPT. But the most powerful thing with using AI in our business is to do something that is going to be impactful for our business. So if you scan this QR code, you're going to see the home comparison guide show up on your phone. And if you click through it, it's not going to do anything, so click through it and make any changes. I downloaded all of the listings. I think it's from like 5 years ago. They're all closed sales, so I'm not biased on anything. But this is a tool that you can use for your clients when you're taking them to go look at houses. Or if they're gonna go look at houses on a Sunday or Saturday at an open house, and you're not available to be there, you can easily PDF the homes that they're gonna see from the MLS, drag and drop that PDF into your home comparison guide, and it'll automatically populate all the information. Now, in that, you'll see that you'll have all of the information on the homes. You'll see stars at the very bottom, where your client can rate the home. And then at the top, you'll notice that there's rankings. So it will rank each of the homes automatically based on what your clients have put in. Now, if you really want to get fun, you can save it to a Notion document, Google Doc, and have an email sent directly to yourself and your client once they're done, so that they can have an update of what they've seen. So in the playbook, you'll also see a QR code that will take you to a really long document. Drag and drop that document into Claude or ChatGPT. It will be the entire code in order to have the same exact platform to give out to your clients. So if you want to utilize this, it's all in there. You just have to drag and drop it. You don't have to do anything fancy. If you want to customize it, all you have to do is tell it to customize it with whatever colors, logos. If you want to put your name at the top of it, however you want it to show up for your clients, you just let it know and it'll customize it for you. But that's the power of AI. So many times we've heard like some great people up here saying how they're utilizing AI in order to propel their business. It's not about going from 0 to 100. It's not about taking all your tasks and doing it for you. It is about taking these tasks that we do to like maybe even 50%, 60%, so we can get our time back to spend time with our family, our friends, doing the things we enjoy, so that we can spend that more time with our clients, front-facing, so that we can give the customer service that they deserve. It's about being able to do little things like this that will set you apart from everybody else. Because as they're going through open houses and someone's in there like, what are you doing? And they say, oh, you know, my agent gave me this. Has their name on it, has your name on it, it's customized to you, and they get a copy of exactly what they've seen, how they felt about it. There's a little notes section on it. It's about differentiating yourself, not replacing yourself. It's about making your day and your task go by easier. Now, one thing that people ask is, how do I incorporate AI into my everyday business? And I always say, where's your bottleneck? And attack that first. But the most important thing that I've heard from multiple different speakers today is you have to know your systems and your processes. Because if you know your systems and your processes, you can hire, I think Tina had mentioned, you can hire VAs, you can hire assistants. If you can hire a VA or hire an assistant, you can hire an AI to do it. But if you don't know how to teach someone else, you're not going to be able to teach a robot. Unfortunately, it can't read our minds yet. I can't wait for it to eventually do that. But, I mean, I can't wait. It'll be fun. But that's going to be the difference. And it's something that's been really cool today for me to see is that everyone has consistently said the same thing throughout the whole day. Systems, processes, lead gen, and spending time with the people that you care about most. And AI is able to do that for all of us. So hopefully these tools have been helpful. I have my Instagram pages on that playbook as well, so follow me. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm always willing to help and answer any questions that you have. I love teaching about AI and showing people what I'm doing. And I can't wait till we all have our own little robots dropping like nuggets of knowledge with us all day long. So.
Rivers and how they merge our hearts, never apart, 'cause we came for more than love. So baby girl, don't you.
One more time for Kanani, you guys. Right on.